This video is displayed only to those who possess the aptitude to draw in this teaching. Starting now, I will talk about how to raise your frequency and end your worries about money. And yes, many people have reported that as their frequency rose, their odds of winning things like Powerball seem to improve. For the next 15 minutes, I will send out a wave of good fortune. Today, I am sending out a wave that frees you from concerns, and I have heard joyful news from those who received it that their daily worries have disappeared. You must take it all in until the end for it to truly manifest. So please do not skip or fast forward the video. Make sure to receive it in full. Today's topic is how to raise your frequency to put an end to financial hardships. I am genuinely delighted to be able to deliver this video to you. By receiving daily waves of good fortune, your life will undoubtedly take a turn for the better. For those of you watching, your luck is already steadily accumulating, so hang in there just a bit more. And who knows, you may even notice a boost in your Powerball prospects as your frequency becomes stronger. Today, as guidance to end your worries about money, I will talk about frequency. You may have heard that frequency is important when it comes to attracting money, but very few people truly understand why frequency is so crucial for drawing in financial luck. First, frequency refers to the invisible, vibrating waves carried by sound or light. In fact, every person radiates their own frequency into their surroundings. It's not a physical presence like light or waves you can see, but more like an aura you cannot perceive directly. And here's the most important point. Frequency indicates whether you are ready to attract financial luck. Allow me to explain further. In daily life, we often hold on to anxieties, fears, and a sense of lack. For instance, thoughts like, I don't have enough money, or I'm worried about the future, emit a low frequency. On the other hand, attitudes such as, I'm sufficiently happy, or I'm truly grateful for what I have, which are humble and positive, release a high frequency. And from here, it becomes significant. The year 2025 is called the Year of Awakening, and a new era of financial luck is said to be coming. To ride this wave of the new era, raising your frequency is essential. In other words, by treasuring the value of what you already have, you can catch the wave of this new era, end your financial struggles, and lead the life you desire. Should you choose to apply these principles, you may even find that your odds in something like Powerball or other avenues of fortune start to look a little brighter. Now, let me introduce the traits of those who already have a high frequency and can ride this wave of the new era. The first trait is that they often create an atmosphere where strangers feel inclined to start conversations. People with a high frequency mysteriously attract individuals they do not know. Those with high frequency emit an invisible, positive energy that subconsciously draws others in. For example, have you ever been sitting alone in a tea shop when someone you don't know suddenly spoke to you? Or perhaps in public transportation or busy places, everyone else is quiet, yet someone approaches you specifically. That's because the energy within you sends out a signal that says, this person is trustworthy and warm. The energy carried by people of high frequency makes those around them feel at ease and naturally open their hearts. In particular, people who need help or who possess the same positive energy as you are naturally drawn to you. The second trait is that such individuals often feel their values do not align with those of the people around them. People with high frequency sometimes sense they do not share the same perspectives as others. This is by no means a bad thing. Those with high frequency have the insight to see the essence of things. They value inner peace and true human connections more than outward pleasures. As a result, their way of thinking inevitably differs from those who chase money or status. For instance, even when you're in a place where everyone seems to be having fun, you might find a part of your heart still feels unfulfilled. Or when those around you accept something as obvious, you may wonder whether it really is okay to do so. This is because your heart is seeking truth at its deepest level. People with high frequency cherish genuine harmony rather than superficial peace. The third trait is having overcome significant hardships in the past. Those with high frequency have faced major trials in life, and their spirits have been refined through pain and sorrow. When people confront adversity, there are two paths: succumbing to the pain or accepting and overcoming it. You have likely taken the latter path. Whether illness, separation, or failure, whatever challenges you faced, you probably did not see them as mere misfortune, but rather as opportunities for growth. Each time you conquered a hardship, your frequency steadily rose. Because of these experiences, you can empathize with the pain of others and show genuine kindness. You also have a broad heart that accepts the shifting tides of the world. This becomes the power that draws in financial luck. So far, I have introduced the traits of people with high frequency. If you feel you don't match these traits, there's no need to be disappointed. Frequency can certainly be raised through your everyday habits and mindset. On the other hand, let's take a look at the traits of those whose frequency is low, which might cause them to be left behind in the new era. Check if any apply to you, or if there might be people around you with such traits. That's because frequency is easily influenced by those around us. The first trait is unconsciously draining the energy of others. Those with low frequency absorb the vitality of the people around them without realizing it. They have no malicious intent, rather, because they lack an internal energy source. They end up drawing energy from outside. Have you ever felt inexplicably tired after talking with a certain person? Even if it wasn't a particularly intense conversation, feeling unusually drained afterward can be a sign that your energy has been siphoned off. Additionally, people with low frequency often talk only about themselves, paying little attention to the other person's story. This is another unconscious behavior, driven by an unfulfilled inner self, seeking satisfaction externally. Such people also struggle to sincerely celebrate others' joy or success. Seeing someone else gain what they themselves lack heightens their own sense of deficiency. As a result, they can show peculiar interest in stories of other people's misfortunes. The second trait is the inability to escape negative thinking. Individuals with low frequency tend to fixate on the bad or negative aspects of any situation. Deep down, they might hold thoughts like, "It won't work anyway," or "I can't do this." So they give up even before trying something new. They are drawn to bad news or worrisome information about world events. Upon waking, they might first check news that stirs up anxiety, and in conversation, they often focus on complaints or criticism. When such thinking accumulates, it establishes a negative habit in the brain. Even when something good happens, they look for hidden worries within it. Under these conditions, It's difficult to catch the wave of the new era. The third trait is being swayed by others' evaluations. People with low frequency prioritize external judgments over their own inner voice. They worry about how others see them or how they stack up against others. Seeking affirmation and compliments from other people becomes the main way they gauge their own worth. As a result, they lose sight of what they genuinely want and become consumed with meeting external expectations. They might obsess over the number of likes on social media or others' opinions, suppressing their true emotions in the process. Living like this, one might achieve surface-level success, but will struggle to feel genuine joy and satisfaction at the deepest level. In the awakening era of 2025, it will be crucial for each person to listen to their inner voice and live in alignment with their true self. By following one's own heart rather than another's yardstick, you can finally shift to a higher frequency. We have now examined the traits of people with low frequency. Lastly, let me introduce some practical methods to raise your frequency and ride the wave of the new era. To catch the flow of the new era, you must increase your own frequency above all else. Once your frequency rises, financial luck naturally follows. This can apply to your overall career, relationships, and even something like the Powerball jackpot. The first method is to enjoy. Self-dates. In modern society, many of us use too much of our time on others. To raise your frequency, the first basic step is to cherish yourself. At least once a week, plan time for a self-date, a period to do what you truly want to do and what brings your heart joy. It could be reading a book you like or taking a walk. When your heart is fulfilled in this way, your frequency naturally increases. Those who know how to appreciate themselves are precisely the ones who are ready to receive blessings from the universe. The second method is to regulate your daily rhythm. Living in tune with nature's rhythm is extremely important for raising your frequency. In particular, getting morning sunlight resets your internal clock and realigns the flow of your energy for the day. When you wake up, make a habit of exposing yourself to sunlight. Open the curtains wide, and if possible, step outside briefly to take a few deep breaths. This small practice helps stabilize the rhythm of your body and mind. Try to eat your meals on a regular schedule and avoid late-night eating to minimize stress on your digestive system. The third method is to get quality sleep. Sleep is not merely a form of rest. It is a precious time in which your soul connects with a higher dimension. While sleeping, we receive energy from the universe and undergo a cleansing process. To ensure quality sleep, set up a proper sleeping environment. The light and noise from electronic devices can disrupt your frequency, so do your best not to bring smartphones or TVs into the bedroom. Also, having a calm period before bedtime is essential. Spend some time reflecting on your day with gratitude or looking forward to tomorrow. When you go to sleep in this peaceful state of mind, you can connect to a higher frequency realm. The fourth method is interacting with nature. Nature has the power to cleanse our minds and bodies. The frequencies of trees, flowers, rivers, seas, mountains, and the earth naturally raise our own frequency. Make an effort to spend some time in nature each day, even if it's brief. A walk in the park or placing a plant on your windowsill can still have an effect. If possible, try to head out to a place rich in nature on the weekend. Take deep breaths and feel the earth's energy through the soles of your feet. That sensation of being linked to the world will surely elevate your frequency. The fifth method is associating with people who have a high frequency. Frequencies of a similar kind are drawn to each other. If there is someone bright and positive around you, you will naturally attune to that wavelength. Make a conscious effort to spend more time with people who are upbeat and optimistic. Conversely, reduce time spent with those who consistently complain, criticize, or spread anxiety. Of course, this doesn't mean you must cut off all your relationships, but to preserve your own energy, you should at least be mindful of how much time you spend with each person. If you incorporate these approaches into your daily life, your frequency will definitely increase. And a higher frequency naturally draws in financial luck, helping you ride the wave of the new era in 2025. What's important is not to overextend yourself, but rather to steadily put these methods into practice at a manageable pace. The key is to truly believe that this will work and persist until it produces results. I'm cheering you on, and I look forward to hearing about all sorts of positive changes in your life, whether it's an improved career path, a happier home, or perhaps even a winning Powerball ticket. Today, we covered how to raise your frequency and end worries about money. As a sign that you have watched this video, please share your wishes in the comments section. I will carefully read each one and offer sincere prayers for your hopes. Finally, I'll send the strongest waves for 1 minute. Please calm your mind and receive the waves while watching the screen.